Here we go, back again with a quick match preview. Yes, Sunderland do take on Portsmouth at the Stadium Let on Sunday at this 3 p.m. kickoff. Everybody's playing Sunday because of the routine and the load of games during the Christmas and New Year period. Coming thick and fast, different days, different times, all over the shop. So we all at 6s and 7s at this moment in time. But yes, we do welcome Portsmouth up to the Stadium Let. The longest trip of the season for the Portsmouth fans, I think it is. Over 300 plus miles journey, 500 and a million hours to travel. I'm sorry, it's about 5.5 hours to travel up here to the Stadium Let. But there's going to be snow on Sunday all over the country. Yes, it's going to be a white January the 4th or 3rd or even 5th. I don't know what day it is. I'm all confused, confibulated, and I haven't got a clue what's going on. But yes, I hope that all have a safe journey up to the Stadium Let and a safe journey home, but of course without nil points. Knee points anyway. Right, so the table as it stands right now, Leeds 52 points, and they do go and play away to Hull, who are in the bottom 3. So what's the score going to be there? Probably a Leeds win. Then we got Burnley on 49 points, who do play Blackburn away. So possibly that could be a 0-0 draw. 2 points dropped for Burnley will be absolutely amazing. Then Sheffield United play they play Watford away. Sorry, Sheffield United versus Watford. Watford have dropped off a bit of form of late. Still a difficult game. That could be a draw. I'll be amazed. That'd be absolutely fantastic if two teams could drop points on Sunday. Sunderland do play Portsmouth. It's not going to be an easy game because I know they're in the bottom 4. But you can't take any game lightly. Just look at Sunderland playing against Stoke, against Plymouth. You know, the games we've lost, we're playing against, mid-table, bottom-table sides. I know we did lose against Sheffield United as well. What was the 4th team we lost against? I can't quite remember right now. But it wasn't a home game because Sunderland are unbeaten at home. 4th in the table and 4th in the home form table. 1-8 drawn 4, lost none. 28 points at home, plus 13 goal difference. Tremendous. Portsmouth away. Yes, Portsmouth away is form. They are 21st in the league and also 21st in the away form. 1 away win of the season. 4 draws, 7 defeats, a minus 16 goal difference, and only 7 points on their travels. So we should be the favourites to win this game of football, but teams tend to come up and park the bus, which makes it very difficult for Sunderland to break them down, and I'm wondering whether Portsmouth will do the same. They do play some good games of football. The last game, they smashed Swansea 4-0 with different goal scorers, Lane, Murphy, Bishop and Towler. So the form is there. They do have sparks of form. I remember the game against Bristol City when they played them at home as well. They smashed them 4-0. But 2 games ago, Bristol City got the revenge and they beat Portsmouth 3-0. Now, Sunderland are in 4th place, only 2 points behind Burnley and Sheffield United, and only 5 points behind Leeds, and with 7 points clear of Borough, and Borough do play Cardiff at home on Sunday, which I think Borough probably will get those wins. Now, Fratton Park is where Portsmouth play the games of football. 1898 is when it was formed, and 126 years old. That's how old Portsmouth Football Club is, and we did beat them down at Fratton Park 3-1, if I do recall. Right, so score predictions. I haven't quite looked yet. I haven't looked at the score predictions for the home game against Sheffield United where we won 2-1. I'll have to go back and look at those, so bear with me on that one for a winner shirt. But leave your score predictions down below with your correct goal scorers. I'm going to go for what is it? I'm going to go for a 3-1 Sunderland win. 3 points in the bag Sunday would be absolutely amazing. Amazing start. We're unbeaten at home. Portsmouth only won 1 away. The odds and the form suggest we will win this game, but it's never as easy as that. Never as easy as that. We as Sunderland fans know exactly the scores and the doors. We'll probably make it difficult for ourselves, but I'm hoping to get 3 points. But like I said, we can't take it lightly. We've got to get in there with 100% commitment, 100%, we want to be in the faces, don't we? We want to take the game to Portsmouth and hopefully we can break them down early. That's the key. The sooner we get a goal against them, the chances are they've got to come out and we can get a couple of goals. Team news. I can't see them being much change. I know the game. Let's look back to the game against Sheffield United. What a result against Sheffield United. 3 points at home against a team like Sheffield United with all that parachute payments, with all them players. I know they've got a lot of players now, but so have Sunderland. And we may have Chris Rigg coming back shortly, but I think Sunday may be too soon. Watson's still nowhere near being close yet, amongst other players, and I think Ballard won't be in the frame either. Loco 9 did make a couple of mistakes. He did make a couple of mistakes against Sheffield United. We still beat them, and that was giving away a penalty, which Patterson made a brilliant save. He went the right way. He kind of, I watched the Patterson penalty when the likes of their player, I forget his name now, the big tall 7 foot tall player, their striker. We hopefully the Welsh lad, I forget his name, it'll come to us in a minute. But anyway, Patterson did line up sort of that right over to the left hand side, sort of giving them sort of the eye to go down to the right. Now whether that made his mind up, possibly he might have made his mind up. So when Patterson went to the middle, he dived to his right and he saved it. It wasn't a brilliant penalty, let's face it. It's similar to Roberts's, when Roberts took the penalty against Sheffield United. He placed it to their left, but it wasn't in the corner. You know, his wasn't in the corner either. So it was still a good save for Patterson. And he made 1 or 2 good kicks that I noticed against Sheffield United. 1 or 2 good kicks. And he made 1 or 2 good saves because they're a good side. They did really sort of come out second half and control the game. And the last 10 minutes was a bit nervous. Like I said, Loco 9 scored an own goal as well. What an own goal. Wow. If that was in the other net, that would have been a superb bullet header. But unfortunately, it was in his own net. But I hope he was buying the beers that night for the rest of the team, because the team pulled him out of that one. But all players do make mistakes throughout the season. But yeah, so team news, probably Patterson, Hume, Mepham, 09 and Serkin, or at least he keeps his place. I know he likes to rotate them because 2 games in quick succession, maybe 2 games too many. I've got a feeling Serkin will come in for this one. I think at least he's played his bit. He'll have a rest now. He's getting them back one at a time, and he's building them both up to have 2 solid players. I'm thinking, who would you play? Alicia or Serkin? I'm thinking Serkin may start at the weekend. Then we got Neil, but we did play 4-4-2 against Sheffield United, which is like, when you play 4-4-2, you have obviously another player up top, and you've got more time to score, and they're like Isidore and Miende. Sort of, you know, we'll play better with having someone alongside him. Isidore's a better player with someone alongside him. Miendo's goal he took was absolutely amazing. Isidore's goal was fantastic. Like I said before, Isidore is a scorer of fantastic goals. Not many times he taps them in. Fantastic goals. And then Roberts and, of course, Miende. So we've got Neil and we've got Job in the middle. Will we go 4-4-2 against Portsmouth? Why not? Why not? Why not just keep it the same as? I thought we did all right. And Miende had a couple of opportunities. I know he scored one, and their defender, Miende was clean through again, wasn't he? But their defender came in and made a fantastic challenge. So yeah, I was absolutely buzzing. That was a brilliant start to 2025. I'm over the moon with that. Long may the start continue. We've got a chance. I think we've got a chance, really, you know, to close that gap this weekend. I think their other teams have got harder games. And I'm not disrespecting Portsmouth. I do wish them all the best this season. I hope they can stay in the Championship. But obviously, I mean, their head coach, John, what's his name? John Mushinio. 100 games in charge. Never heard of the bloke. I don't even know where he came from. 100 games in charge, 46 wins, 32 draws and 22 defeats. 46% win ratio. So he's a decent head coach. I know a lot of those games where he won was probably in League One at the time. But now in the Championship, he's not faring too great. But he's not in the bottom 3, so fair enough. It is what it is. I'm going to go there 3-1 to Sunderland. Leave your scores down below. Let me know your team news. Can we really march on now and get some players back shortly? And will we get any? See, in the interview, in the pre-match interview, Regis Labrie was asked about new transfers and new players in, and he's saying, I'm just concentrating on the games, and I don't want to get too many players in to upset that, you know, the apple cart and the equilibrium, or if you want to call it, and things like that, you know. So I get where he's coming from. You don't want too many new faces in because you don't want to have to change too many things, but you do want some bodies in. I'd say 3 would be sufficient. We all know what I think. We're definitely a striker. Yeah. So let me know, how many players do we want in the transfer window? Now it's open. If we keep all of it, the key is to keep the players we've got and add on maybe 2 or 3 players. And then, of course, leave your score prediction for a chance to win a shirt, score prediction, and a goal scorer. Thank you. We'll see you at the weekend for Wincy's Bar and Grill, possibly, hopefully, if the snow hasn't snowed us in. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. We'll see you for the vlog at the weekend. And Happy New Year, everybody. Again. Thanks for supporting the channel. If it wasn't for yous, I'd be talking myself. See you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.